Yo, Venom Squad, we got 5 live feedings. This is the 100th episode special coming up, guys. Yo, Venom Squad. Hey, guys, this is our 100th episode. 100 videos. That's crazy. Me and Dina looked at each other and I was like, damn, 100 videos we put out. I mean, we've been grinding at this. You know, quit is not in my vocabulary and we're going to keep grinding. But 100 videos, so we're pretty excited for this one. And we worked hard on this one, guys. We hope you enjoy it. But we got 5 feedings coming, and today's the day when I just kind of pick some animals out, and this is what I call enrichment day, okay? And I do this every several months. I'll pick some animals out and I'll do some live feedings. It's good for the animal. It's good for their health. It's good for their psyche. And I do it with all my animals, and I just periodically pick some out and I'll pop live prey items in and let them do their natural process. So these are some natural feedings today, but we got some good ones today coming, guys. But we're excited. 100 videos. Who'd have thunk it? You know, I've had some people say, oh man, you know, 100 videos, or you got 80 videos and you still only got that many subscribers. You know what? Shut up. Because we don't care. We don't care. I'm going to tell you something. The Venom Squad and Venomcentral is here, and we ain't going nowhere. And you know what? We might be a small channel, but dynamite comes in small packages. Everybody's copying us. You might imitate us, but you ain't gonna duplicate us. That ain't gonna happen. We are the best at what we do, and we have the Venom Squad. The Venom Squad, there is no other support system like the Venom Squad. You guys are my rock. I love all you guys so much. But let me tell you, today, guys, I want to thank some new supporters, and I want to thank some old supporters, and we've got some OGs, and we got some newbies. So some OGs and some newbies. That rhymes, right? But anyways, hey, Radislav, thank you, brother, for your generous donation. Welcome to the Venom Squad. Donald Sean Black. We thought this was 2 people. You know what? And we found out that's the middle name. Thank you, brother. Elijah, thank you so much, and welcome to the Venom Squad, Elijah. Hey, Stephen Stewart Music. Man, Stephen, thank you so much. With your generous donation, Stephen, we're keeping the wheels turning over here. It really means a lot to us, and we love you for it. Thank you so much, brother. God bless you. And Diego, my brother Diego. Dude, I love you. Thank you so much, Diego. I'll talk to you very soon, brother. But last but not least, now this is an OG of the channel. I mean, he really is Patrick Mullihan. And Patrick, we love you, Big Daddy, and get the hell out of that hospital. Hey, everybody, Patrick hadn't been feeling good. He's got like some infection in his leg, and show him some love, everybody. Patrick has been on the channel since the beginning. He's one of our big supporters. He's a big part of the Venom Squad. I mean, he's like a general in the Venom Squad. So Patrick, get well, brother. We're pulling for you. And hit me up, brother. I'll talk to you probably after this video. But anyways, hey, we're going to get with it. We're going to start these feedings. What was that?
The gaboon.
That was the gaboon. I tried to get Miss Dina out here on camera, but she's like, I ain't doing it today. I don't feel good. So maybe next video we'll get her out here. Miss Dina's a little shy. But anyways, we're going to get with it, guys. I'm going to show you these feedings. It's just awesome. And stay to the end. I'm telling you, the feeding at the end it's explosive. It's really cool. And it's one of my favorite animals. So hang in there, guys, and we're going to get rolling. Okay, Venom Squad. We're going to kick this off with a little Mexican Pygmy Rattlesnake. Now, this is a little mountain species of rattlesnake that comes from Mexico, kind of at a high elevation, and they're little pissers. Let me tell you, they're ferocious little guys. But this is one of my males, and it's time for him to have some enrichment. And I like to give him a live feed once in a while. It's just good for their psyche. It's good for their health. And y'all know I feed frozen thawed a lot, but I do this every several months, and I'll go through my whole collection and give everybody a live feed. And when I can afford to do it, you know, getting live mice is fairly expensive. But let's pop a mouse in here and let this guy get his hunt on. Oh, that was a good bite right out of the gate. And he popped it again. Okay, he's already, yep, that mouse is envenomated. I like to see him perish quickly, and this ain't going to take long. We'll see what the timer says. Oh, and he nailed it again. These things are just ferocious little stinkers. And man, I think that's it. That was quick. You know, an interesting thing about this very species, the damn crowless ravis, I mean, not a whole lot is known about the components of this snake's venom, but recent studies that they just started doing on this snake just in the past year or two, you know, it shows that this snake's venom, you know, it's largely hemotoxic, but you know, some of the stuff that we're finding out is that this snake contains a polypeptide in its venom, and it's antibacterial. It's an antibacterial agent that it's killing pathogens and other bacteria. I mean, that's pretty neat to figure that out. But you know, we're hoping that maybe in the future, you know, that it may be used on different infections that are like really resilient to antibiotics, like staph infection, you know, E. coli, you know, Pseudomonas. I mean, there's, you know, the things that are really highly resistant to antibiotics, and this little guy just might have it in his venom to help with that. It may be developed into a drug sometime in the future. You know, it's pretty neat stuff, you know. And actually, they're finding this peptide in another of the subspecies of Rhasis, of Crotulus ravis, and the Crotulus triceratus. And it's present, and it, you know, it can indicate that in both rattlesnakes produce this rich, you know, in bioactive compounds with a bactericidal effect against these conditions. I mean, it's pretty slick, you know. I mean, finding out just the way to extract that certain peptide from the component in the venom of this snake and apply it to a medical need, you know. Somebody suffers from staph, and I mean, Pseudomonas is a big one, you know. So in the future, this might just be, you know, a snake that we use its venom for an antibiotic. So pretty neat stuff. These are generally a pretty shy species. I mean, bites are really rare. I mean, they come from a higher elevation. People don't come in contact with them too often. I mean, I doubt anybody's ever even suffered, you know, death from this. I don't think there's ever been a recorded death from a Mexican pygmy. Not that I'm aware of, but let's see, he might just go right to that and swallow it. I thought we might have to back out of here and turn his lights off of him. I got my little lights over him so we can see it. But he's a ferocious little stinker, so he might just swallow it right in front of us. But to kick off the 5 feedings today, we're starting out with the Crotulus ravis, the Mexican pygmy rattlesnake. And actually, this little guy here is getting ready to be a daddy here in the next couple of months. This is the male that copulated with our female back in, let me see, I have to look at the date. It's been 3 or 4 months, but he's getting ready to be a papa. Yeah, he might not swallow in front of us. We may have to turn off these lights and give him his privacy. And I don't want to waste the meal. I want him to eat it. I want him to consume it. It's good for him. And you know, to actually get to hunt and do a live kill, it's good for his psyche. Oh, that was cool. Oh, I hope I got that. He did an awesome fang stretch. Now, this is the Crotulus zobcon. This is a Neotropical Rattlesnake. Now, this is a young male, a yearling male that I held back from last year's breeding. And this guy is just now almost a year old. He'll be a year old July 14th. Now, this is known to be one of the most toxic rattlesnakes in the world. The most toxic out of all of the Neotropical rattlesnakes. I mean, this guy is just a gambit of components when it comes to its venom. Not only is it hemotoxic, it's neurotoxic. It's got hemorrhagens. It's very hemorrhagic, but it's also myotoxic. And I mean, it's just got a gambit of. Oh my goodness! And in true fashion, that snake's holding on. It's holding on while it is pumping it full of hurt juice. I had to actually pick that mouse up and toss it over there. I ain't got time to sit and wait for this to happen. I need to move through these today. I got a lot of work to do, but wow. And that's it. That's all she wrote. We'll see what the timer says, but that was incredible. Bite placement, perfect. I mean, and that venom is so fast acting, it dispatches mice very quickly. It just pumped that hurt juice in and that's it. Lights out. Wow, unbelievable. What a quick kill. What a ferocious snake. Now that snake can be patient. It'll sit there and wait all day till that mouse gets in the right position before he unleashes the bite, but I'm not that patient today. I had to pick that mouse up and toss it over there. I got too much stuff to do, but what an awesome strike. One of our favorites. But we're going to move on, y'all, and feed some more animals. Okay, guys, and for our next snake, we're going to do an all-time favorite here. The Mouse Destroyer. We're going to do this little Echistrodon contortrix, a southern copperhead. Let's see if she's hungry. Yeah, she's a little upset. She's rattling her tail. I think once she knows there's a mouse in there, that might change. Here it goes. Here it comes. Here it comes. She's locked on and ready for deployment. I think we're going to have to feed one of the Texas copperheads after this and see who kills quicker. What kind of bite was that, girl? That wasn't much. I don't think you even bit it. Looked like she head-butted it. She'll bite it again. There's the bite. There's the bite. Yeah, that was the envenomation bite right there. And she just musted. Oh my God, it stinks. This snake's turning out to be a really pretty little copperhead. That was pretty quick. Well, every time I think it's done, it's not. That damn mighty mouse, he's got a little bit of fight left in him. And that's a snake's natural behavior. It will try to get away from that mouse. It doesn't want to risk injury. You know, a mouse, once it's been envenomated, or you know, it can still bite the snake and injure the snake. And this is why I don't feed live all the time. Plus, it's very expensive to feed live all the time. But I do it every once in a while. It's good enrichment for the snakes. It's just and it's good for them. But she just keeps biting and biting. And the mouse is definitely envenomated. It's perishing. The venom from this little guy right here, from specifically the southern copperhead, the contortrix is being used in an array of things right now. I mean, they're trying to apply different components from this snake's venom and all kind of different stuff. It's being used in a lot of cancer research. It's being studied pretty extensively right now. And who knows? This snake just might have some secrets that we don't know yet, and it may just be a very significant animal to what's going on with cancer studies right now. I mean, it's not proven yet. It's all still in trial basis, but and they're also applying it in plastic surgery and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's just amazing what they're finding in the venom of this very abundant pit viper. I mean, these snakes are very prolific. It's just we'll never have a shortage of them, that's for sure. So who knows? Maybe sometime in the near future here, this snake just may hold the secret to cure a lot of disease in humans. Okay guys, and for our next snake, we're gonna go ahead and feed one of our Texas copperheads. Now the other one we fed was the southern copperhead. That was the Achistrodon contortrix. Now this is the Achistrodon laticinctus, or Contortrix laticinctus. But we're gonna do the South Carolina versus Texas here. Let's see how this goes. Let's drop a mouse in for this little gal. Let's see if she's hungry. Get that out of there. Oh, that was quick. She ain't wasting no time. Yep, he's envenomated. Their bites are so light, it's almost like they give them a little love tap. They're just so fast. It doesn't even look like she bit him. But she did. That thing's already envenomated. And let's see. Oh yeah, I think that might be it. Copperheads just have this venom that it works really well on mice for some reason. Sometimes the kills are like instantaneous, and sometimes they take a minute or two, but they're pretty efficient little exterminators. Let's get that mouse in frame over there. Oh yeah, that's it. He's done. He's done. Wow, that was pretty quick. Pretty quick. I believe that one to be a little faster than the southern copperhead, that's for sure. Wow, that was quick. And the thing is, the bite is just so it looks like they just barely tap them, and pow, that's it. Yeah, that mouse is done. He's lifeless. Look at that. Very quick, very humane, very efficient. They're very efficient little killers, ain't they? But that was cool. Very quick, very humane. I mean, I don't know. We'll look at it on the timer, but that was fast. And what a beautiful little copperhead, huh? I love these little Texas copperheads. They're gorgeous. I love them all. But I've been raising these ones here since they're just little tiny babies. But that's all she wrote. And we're going to move on to our finale, because you believe me guys, stay. You don't want to miss it. The next one is going to be the best one. Okay guys, and for the grand finale of our 100th episode, you know we got to feed a Bushmaster. Now I've went ahead on and disinfected this tub and put some fresh mulch in there. And we're going to do this quickly because it's a little warm in this room for her. I just turned the air conditioning down so we can hear. And I'm going to drop a mouse in there and let her get busy. Now this is the Lachesis stenophrys. And she's already locked on. And this should be very quick. She's like, hey, I haven't had one of these since I was a little squirt, huh? And I'm going to hold very still, not to distract her. I guess it's like who moves first, right? Now this snake hasn't had a live prey item in quite some time. I've got them all switched over to frozen thawed. Oh, 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 oh my goodness. Oh, she put the vise down. Oh my God. And you know what? That mouse is, oh, that, it is biting that mouse so hard, it's unbelievable. I mean, look at the venom glands depressed on that snake's head. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that is awesome. And that is Bushmaster activity at its best. And she's got it in a good position. That mouse can't hurt her. She is pumping it full of hurt juice. I just love Lachisas. I love Bushmasters. This is what I just love about these animals. They are just so fierce. I mean, nothing has better heat-seeking pits than a Bushmaster. They can just tell the fraction of a degree in the air. I mean, they can do this in total darkness. I mean, they are just so amazing. Now, I hatched this little one out here last year, and actually we've got mamas getting ready to lay eggs here very shortly. And this is our main objective, is to breed Lachisas. This is what we thrive to do. We strive to do this every year. And everybody gets mad because we won't sell any of them. And it's not about making money on them. It's about learning about them. And I don't never want to sell any of my Bushmasters. I love Lachisas. We've got a couple different species of them. But let me tell you, that was amazing. She killed that thing very quickly. We'll see what the timer says. But our 100th episode, Venomcentral. You know we got to end this with a Bushmaster, with a Lachisas stenophrys, the king of pit vipers. Okay, she's rattling her tail. I'm going to need to back up, get these bright lights off of her. They're generating a lot of heat. This camera's generating a lot of heat. And I want her to enjoy this mouse, so we're not going to film the swallowing. I don't want it to go to waste. That was awesome. Good job, little girl. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this. That Bushmaster was, I mean, just they're ferocious, ain't they? I mean, if you could see how hard she was biting down on that thing. I mean, if you're here in person with me to see that, I mean, she had that rodent like bent in half. I mean, she was just drilling it like a vice, but it's my favorite of all time. I love them little Bushmasters, but we've been busting butt on these videos, and we've got a lot coming. Baby season is real close. We're waiting on a couple of the big rattlesnakes to drop, some of the Bothrops. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff getting ready to go this year. We bred a lot of animals, so there's going to be a lot of baby videos coming up here. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, things will start happening. But I've been running so hard, guys. I've been so damn busy that I couldn't even shave my head today. I mean, the top of my head, it looks like a damn baby porcupine with mange. But let me tell you, we wanted to get this out for you today. Our 100th video. Hey, like I said, we might be small, but we're mighty. Venomcentral's coming for you. This is Willie checking out. Later.